What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and we are going to be finally discussing the final season, well, not the final season, but the season finale of Batwoman and the entire season of Batwoman. First off, now, I'm going to go ahead and say first off, whether you guys hate Batwoman or love Batwoman, let's just keep a very good, educated, common sense chat, guys. I mean, there's been a lot of love and hate between this show, and I will admit there are issues with the show, but there's also very good things about the show, and I think that we can all hopefully agree with that. Now, the entirety of the show, there were things I liked about it, there were things I disliked about it. Now, I am very happy that, again, Batwoman has been getting a lot of praise for the crossovers, such as Crisis, even though I did not like Crisis, which you guys already know. But at the same time, I also firmly agree that it was time for somewhat in the Batman lore to be shining. And I'm very happy after all this time it's finally been shined upon. Now, issues I had was, I will say, with a little bit of the Alice persona. Now, I will say I love the character Alice. I do. And the reason why I like it is because, first off, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Rachel Skarsten, she does such an amazing job as Alice slash Beth. She does such an amazing job at portraying that character. Just the way she displays herself, the way she talks, the way she carries the character. It's very entertaining. It's very interesting, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. I really enjoyed her in Lost Girl, and she's really expanded since then, so I really can't get enough of her as Alice now. We really got into the depths of what happened to her as a kid, being locked up for as long as she was, and then having, you know, the Alice persona, becoming a criminal, having the one mouse so-called being her brother, and all this other kind of stuff. So it was really interesting on what was going to happen throughout the entirety of this first season. And we also get to see, of course, Ruby Rose did an amazing portrayal of Batwoman. I think she's just an absolute badass as Batwoman. Very great actress. Very great at just having the character grow as Batwoman. And I think I can't get enough of it. I really enjoy it. And also, I will say that I'm not gonna lie. I had issues with Sophie, and I had issues with Mary. The issues I had, and I did have issues with Kate. I'm gonna say this right now. The issues I had with Kate was she was letting people, pretty much they were doing the Arrow persona of, oh hey, let's have people know who I am so easily, and I did not like that, because it was like, oh well, everybody's gonna know your identity first. You know, of course, Luke Fox knows your identity, of course. Then, you know, your sister knows your identity. Then later on, you have your exes know your identity. And it got to be a lot of just really annoying to be like, okay, you're exposing your identity to everybody. And then Mary, she was a good character. She was interesting. She was fun. But there was issues with Mary that really drove me crazy. She was one of those where she wouldn't stop hounding, but I did enjoy the character. But the main thing that really bugged me was her being in a medical field, and also knowing that her stepsister is Batwoman. She wants to take pictures in the Batcave. I still cannot get over that. That was just very bad character development, as well as also just being very stupid. And for her character to be so smart, so not really witty, but just very headstrong, very smart. I'm like, really? You're that smart, but you do not have common sense to not even take pictures of the Batcave with yourself in it. That makes no sense. And then we also had, of course, with Luke Fox. You know, he kind of had, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he had to stick up his ass a little bit. Through times, it was kind of annoying, but I think that's the reason why they wanted to have some kind of a Fox in the background, because, of course, with Lucius Fox, he of course would do everything that Batman would order him to do, but at the same time, he was very, like, vocal. He was very like, okay, I'm not sure if you want to do this, or you need to do this as well. Then also, of course, having Julia Pennyworth come in, and I found that really cool. I really enjoyed her character. I enjoyed her character of really took off the expression of her father, of Alfred. I enjoyed that a lot. I really enjoyed seeing another character from Batman come in and go, okay, you know, the descendants of the Batman lore characters. And of course also knowing that, because they've had back and forth, was, you know, Kate Kane actually Bruce Wayne's cousin, and they actually put it in there, and I actually enjoyed that too. But there were things about this I did enjoy. Also, things that really drove me nuts was with the the Mouse character, he really drove me up a wall, because I was sitting there and I'm going, okay, come on, like, but I can understand the reason why they kept this character until the very last minute, because Alice, aka Beth, she was being pulled from both sides. She wanted both worlds. She wanted Mouse because he was there for her the entire time, the way she grew up with being treated and held captive for so many years. And then finally she's released, and then she finally gets to see her sister and her dad, but also sees what has happened to her, and she wants both worlds. She wants her father and her sister, but at the same time she wants Mouse. But she wants to get rid of her stepsister and her stepmother, which of course she does get rid of her stepmom. Now, I also found very interesting that they finally got rid of the man that killed, of course, that was the reason for killing, that did this to Beth. And I'm very happy they finally did kill him. I'm very happy they finally did this, because it was finally, it needed to happen. And I'm very happy they finally did this, because it took a while for it to happen. But I also think it was interesting, because you have where Luke Fox says, why do you think we don't have Joker around anymore? And he says, because Bruce had no choice. And it's where she finally realized that her and Bruce stepped over the code to not kill, but sometimes it will happen, but you have to be able to pull yourself back from that darkness. And I enjoyed that, and I'm very happy that they put that into the series. And again, I don't really, here's my thing, guys. I don't care about whether, there's been a lot of, oh, well, Batwoman's this and Batwoman. I don't care. First off, let me just say this. I've said this so many times over. I don't care what ethnic the character is, whether they are straight, gay, bisexual, whatever. It don't matter to me. Just give me a good story. Give me a good story. Now, is there a good story in this? Yes. Is there issues? Yes. So, like the character with Sophie. Back and forth with Sophie every time you turned around. And there was issues with her character, because it was like, okay, well, is she going to do this? Is she going to do that? You never knew. Till the last minute. So, overall, I think, and especially with the way it ended with bringing Hush in, which I really enjoyed, because a lot of people enjoy Hush. I'm one of them people that we also get to see Bruce Wayne finally come in. And honestly, I was a little disappointed with the way they brought in so-called Bruce Wayne. Now, I don't know if they're going to recast the actor who plays as Bruce Wayne, but we are going to see what's going to happen, and hopefully the very next season. Of course, with Alice poisoning Mouse at the very last minute, which really shocked me, because I didn't expect her to do that because of how close she was with him. But she was escaping her mental prison that she built for herself while she was captive, and then also while she was becoming this criminal mastermind. And at the same time, Mouse was wanting to leave, but then she would not let him. So I'm very interested on if they're going to bring the Mouse character back to maybe haunt her, or maybe have her regret what she did. And then also with, of course, Commander Kane, with him wanting to go after his own daughter, even though he does not know that she is Batwoman, with also knowing that most people do know who Batwoman is. Of course, her ex, Julia, also now her sister and her stepsister. So there's a lot of people that do know she's Batwoman, except for her father. So I do expect that season 2 will come about at some point, that where we will see Commander Kane get revealed that Kate is Batwoman, and maybe that will, I don't know, it's going to cause drama. Obviously, it will cause an issue. There will be beyond a lot of drama for the show to evolve, not just for the Commander Kane character, but for the Kate character as well, because she always figured that her father would be on her side, and now she realizes that he is not on her side for very many things. And at the same time, we also get to see where if they're going to bring more Batman villains into the lore, such as not just the Alice persona, but also the seeing Hush, seeing bringing up Supergirl, Superman various times, as well as also with just different characters we also know from the Batman lore. So I'm very excited to see if we're going to be getting season 2. As far as I know, we're greenlit for season 2. Very happy to know that we're going to be getting a season 2. Can't wait to see if we're going to be getting more characters from that. But let me know what you guys think about season 1 in the comments down below. What did you guys like? What did you guys dislike? Please Keep it very neutral. I want this to be a very educated conversation. I want to know the reasons why you disliked it, reasons why you liked it. I'd like to know. Just try to be very civil in the comments, but let me know what you guys think about it in the comments once again, and I'll see you on the next one.